Hey there guys, JoelGamingYT here and welcome back to yet another My Thoughts / preview video. Obviously this is the second leg of the Champions League game between Barcelona and my beloved Arsenal. Obviously Arsenal coming into this game having to turn over that 2-0 defeat that we suffered at the Emirates just 3 weeks ago. So just like the previous video, I'll be giving out my thoughts, some statistics, team news, etc, etc. So first of all, some team news. I'm only going to be concentrating on Arsenal because I don't really care about Barcelona, although they are probably one of the best teams in the world. I'm not going to lie. Team news is we should have Mertesacker, Gabriel and Koscielny available for tonight. It should be absolutely fantastic. And if you want to put, when the team lineup comes up for Arsenal, if you want to pause them to see what I would think we should go for, then feel free. So obviously David Ospina will be in goal. Petr Cech is out injured. Then a back four of Bellerin, Koscielny, Gabriel and Monreal. Obviously we don't have really many midfielders available for the defensive role, so I'm thinking that Coquelin and Flamini will be playing in those roles because El Neni is unavailable to play in the Champions League because he's already played in a competition for Basel. Ramsey's obviously out injured along with Cazorla, Wilshere, and all those players. Then going forward, I believe will be Walcott will start on the right hand side with Alexis on the left, and those all playing at cam. And obviously with Danny Welbeck playing up front, I think we need his pace to get past the defence. Although PK isn't playing tonight because he's suspended, having picked up that yellow card in the first leg, so that's always a good sign. But are we going? But is one player out really going to be enough? No, it's not. This is Barcelona we're on about. So how are we going to beat Barcelona? Well, it's pretty much the same as last time. Press them. Just press them, really. Force them into mistakes, especially, and stopping Busquets as well from like having any chances to pass the ball. So yeah, that's all we have to do. Just because in the first game, in the first leg, we actually did really well up until the first goal. We were so good. We were organised. We were really good. I was so proud of them, and then it all just went to shit, really, until when that first goal, because lapse of concentration, and obviously Flamini came on and gave away the penalty. So that was a bit annoying, but, you know, can we beat them? I have no idea. Our form recently has been dismal. I'm now going on to our form. We've only won 1 of our last 7 games in the competitions. Not good enough. It's just simply not good enough. We have been woeful in these last few weeks. Fair enough, we got a draw against Tottenham with 10 men. That's fair enough. We beat Hull 4-0 in the FA Cup replays. Fair enough. But we got knocked out by Watford in the FA Cup on Sunday, which was not good enough. And that's it. And even though we put out a really strong team, you know, we had Ozil playing, we had Sanchez playing, we had Gabriel, Mertesacker. No, it was a really strong lineup, and yet we still couldn't beat Watford. Fair enough, Watford are a really good team, but we should be beating teams like this. I mean, it's ridiculous. And obviously on Monday, Leicester, they went on and win again, 1-0 over Newcastle. So we're now 11 points behind Leicester City in the race for the title. Pundits saying both Arsenal and Man City are out of the title race. I'm on the fence in that one because obviously there's still 9 games to go. There's 11 and 12 points to make up. Is it really between Leicester and Tottenham? I still think we've got a chance to win the Premier League. We've just got to be more consistent, and we've got to hope that Tottenham and Leicester slip up, because if they don't, then the title is literally just going to be between Leicester and Tottenham. And if Tottenham win the league or Leicester win the league, I'll be so embarrassed. And obviously now recently Wenger's come under more criticism, you know, not just fans but former players saying that he should step aside, you know, maybe go up into the board of directors. Should he do that? Is it time for Wenger to go? You know, it'll be his 200th Champions League match now, which is a really good achievement. Is it time for him to go? Personally, I think it could be. I think it could be time that Wenger decides, you know what? I've enjoyed my 20 years at Arsenal. I'm gonna step aside. I'm gonna go up into a new role in the club, and I think someone should take over. I think that's what he's gonna do at the end of the season. Even if we win the Premier League, or if we don't win the Premier, if we don't win the Premier League, he will do that. If we do win the Premier League, maybe he'll stay on for one more season. I do not know, but who knows what's going to happen. But like I said, recently we have been worthful. We have dropped 11 points behind Leicester in the Champions League, in a Premier League title race. And just to think, going into a new year, we were actually challenging. We were actually top of the league going in. Well, not really top of the league, but we were going into the into 2016 in the race for a title. And we're in March now, and there's 2 months left of football. 9 games to go in the Premier League. Are we going to win it? I don't know. Anyway, back to tonight. So let's think about some statistics. So, every time we've been to Nou Camp, we've lost. That's just basically it. We've managed to score, which is good. You know, we have managed to go to the Nou Camp and score, but we haven't won. Last 2 visits, we've lost 4-1, and we've lost 3-1. But on the plus side, the second leg has actually been really kind to us. So you think back to when we played AC Milan, we lost 4-0 in the first leg, then won 3-0. Bayern Munich, lost 3-1, won 2-0. Bayern Munich again, lost 2-0, drew 1-0. That's not too bad. Monaco last year lost 3-1, won 2-0. So, in a way, the second leg has been really kind to us, and if we can do something like that, who knows? I mean, I think we have to win by 2 goals, so I believe 2-0 will send it to extra time, I believe. 3-1. I'm not too sure, but I did see that we need to win by two goals to have a chance, really. And you know, we've done it before. You know, think back to the group stages where we're literally on the verge of going out, and yet in the last game we needed to win by 2 goals to go through. Look what happened. We won 3-0 and we got through, and that's how we got to play Barcelona. So, is it possible we can do something similar against Barcelona? Not really. No, I mean, you look at them. They're on a 37-game unbeaten run. What the hell? 37 games unbeaten, and I believe that's just at home alone. I think it's at home. Yeah, they're unbeaten. Yeah, I definitely saw. Yeah, they're definitely 37 games unbeaten. I believe that is at home. So theoretically, their odds are stacked against us. Barcelona are going to be heavy favourites. They can have most of the ball. They can have more shots. They can have a better pass accuracy than us. But if we can press them and force them into mistakes like we did in the first game, albeit we lost 2-0, we can do something against Barcelona. We can actually. I think if we can beat Barcelona tonight, then that will really, then you know, the players will start to believe, the fans will start to believe. I mean, imagine if we knocked out Barcelona, the fans would be like, wow, how on earth did that even happen? Barcelona, one of the best teams in the world, probably the best team in the world, and we've just knocked them out. Will the criticism stop? Who knows? If criticism stops, it will all be dependent on the next few games in the Premier League. Because I believe we've got Everton next, then we've got to play not Bournemouth. Who have we got after Everton? I can't remember now. Anyway, we got fairly easy team after Everton. We need to be more. We need to start having self-belief. I think our confidence is really, really low at this moment in time. We do not look confident. We don't look like a team that was challenging for the title a few weeks ago. We look like a team that is fearing that we could be relegated. We actually look like a relegation team, even though we're not, because we're in the top 3. We do actually look like a team who's worried about getting relegated. And just so you know, that was a nice shot there by Walker, saying he hit the post. But yeah, you know, if we can start getting our belief together, we've got a chance of really causing not just tonight. We could really cause an upset against Barcelona tonight, but we can actually believe about winning the Premier League. Because if we win the Premier League, that'd be absolutely awesome. I would love us to win the Premier League this year. If we don't, like I said, I'm pretty sure Wenger will say, it's been a fantastic 20 years at Arsenal, but it's time for me to step aside and let someone else come in, because, you know, that's how I see it. Stats wise, whoa, what else is there to think about? What is else there to talk about? Well, let's talk about if Wenger does decide it's time to call it a day on his managerial career. Who's going to come in and replace him? If I'm honest, I don't want Mourinho. I do not want Mourinho at the club, because he hates Arsenal with a passion, and I'm pretty sure all the Arsenal fans hate him. So if the board say let's go for Mourinho, I'm pretty sure I'll still support Arsenal, but I won't support Mourinho. No. Manuel Pellegrini, it'll be a good option. You know, he's won the Premier League before. He's won the FA Cup before, the League Cup as well. So, who knows? Maybe Diego Simeone. You know, he's won the La Liga. He's got to the final of the Champions League. I mean, when was the last time Arsenal got into the Champions League? 10 years ago. What was the furthest we've been in those 10 years? The semi-final in 2008. I mean, I love Arsenal with a passion, but I just want us to win trophies. I mean, the FA Cup was realistically our only chance of winning a trophy this year. We ain't winning that because we're out. Champions League, have we got a chance? I don't think we have. Premier League, if we can become more consistent in the Premier League, we can win it. And just hope that Tottenham and Leicester step up. But are they going to step up? Doesn't look it, no. Anyway, let's focus on tonight's game. So, the second leg between Barcelona and Arsenal. Do I think we'll win? I don't think we will. I literally think we will struggle. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think we'll struggle tonight. I do believe we will get knocked out. We will get knocked out tonight. I know I'm trying to think of positives from this game, but I literally can't think of anything. I know PK's out, which is a good thing. So, you know, just still use patience. You know, still go Welbeck up front. Have Walcott playing on the left, or Campbell. Have Walcott playing on the right. Campbell. Have Sanchez playing on the left. Although I believe it was Charlie Nicholas who said that Sanchez should be left out. Don't quite agree with that. I mean, to be fair on the guy, he's come back from injury. He's probably still not up to match fitness. So, you know, players do need some time to get back into their rhythm. But I still believe that Sanchez should start. Ozil should be playing in that cam role. And, you know, just keep pressing. And obviously, like I said, with this second leg being really kind to us, you know, we've done really well in the second legs in recent years. We've won this. Let's think. In the last few years, the second leg, we're unbeaten in the second leg. I'm trying to think. We've played 4 second leg ties, won 3, and drawn 1. Our last defeat I can remember was probably 6 years ago. When we lost to Barcelona in 2010. Other than that, I can't think of any. I think we're unbeaten in the last 5. And watch this, there goes Giroud. I just thought I'd pause it to go back to the gameplay a little bit. That cross by Ozil was absolutely beautiful, and Giroud just heads that in. I mean, if things aren't going well tonight, if we are winning, but we need that last goal. Throw on Giroud. Just throw him on. Switch to 4-2-2. 4-2-2? 4-4-2. Have Welbeck or Walcott and Giroud up front. And just go for it. Take off Flamini if you have to. Take off Flamini. Go 4-4-2 or 4-1-3-2 if you have to. And just see how it goes. Because if we're losing by 1 goal, or if we're winning by 1 goal, get 2 strikers on it. Have 2 players up front. Have Giroud hold up the ball. Well, whoever's up front with him, Welbeck or Walcott, have him make some runs. You know, 2 up top will cause so much problems, especially for Barcelona. You know, it just makes sense. Look, we're winning. Let's quickly set the scene. We're winning 1-0. We need 1 goal to help to stand a chance of probably taking to extra time, maybe even to go through. 20 minutes to go. We're winning 1-0. We need 1 goal. Throw on Giroud and take off probably Flamini. Have Giroud hold up the ball. Welbeck or Walcott, I was playing up front at the time. One of them 2. Have them make runs, you know, like we did like we did back in the day. You know, we had Bergkamp, Henry, Wright. You know, one of them's holding on the ball, one of them's making runs. We were scoring goals. We're not scoring enough goals. That is our problem. Mertesacker said it. We're not clinical enough. We need to be more clinical. We're good in the final third, but you just cannot find that killer. We can find that killer pass. We just can't seem to score. Giroud should be on form. You know, scored 2 goals against Hull. It's going to be difficult. My prediction tonight is we're going to lose. They're going to win 3-1, and that'll be it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If so, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here to keep up to date for when I upload, and I will see you next time. Comment below what you think about tonight's game, and see you later. And I'll see you later. Cheers, lads. Peace and bye.